The Little Mermaid. Just letting you guys know about this review and a few upcoming reviews. I'm going out of town basically for Easter break, and so I am going to be recording videos in advance so that they are ready to upload while I'm out of town. And so if I'm wearing the same outfit or I seem kind of like off, it's just because I'm recording these ahead of time. And yeah, anyways, this review for The Little Mermaid I'm doing because I want to review all the sequels before the remake comes out in May. I'm not excited for the remake. I think it looks like dog shit, but any excuse to talk about Disney movies and just movies in general is just like, go ahead. So we got The Little Mermaid, and I watched the 4K, which looked fantastic. It looked amazing. This is why I need to watch the new Cinderella 4K they just put out. Anyways, we're not here to talk about 4Ks. We're here to talk about the quality of the movie. So this is an interesting movie. Disney princess movies are kind of funny to me because when I was a kid, I didn't like a lot of Disney movies. You see, I grew up on Disney movies, but my sister always wanted to watch Lion King, so I got really sick of Lion King. She always wanted to watch Tangled, got really sick of Tangled, and then we had um, and then we had movies like this where I was just like, hey, it's a princess movie. So, I've seen this movie a bazillion times, but kind of reluctantly so, and just also me being a snotty kid not wanting to admit I enjoyed it. So that's kind of my nostalgia with this movie. I guess that's one thing to talk about with Disney movies. We all have nostalgia and we all have different stories. So that's mine. Um, and yeah, I really loved this movie this time watching it, and I was very shocked to say that because I've always had this opinion that a lot of people have grown up in recent years, which is that Ariel in the story is a whiner, and she just kind of is a brat and get what she want. She gets what she wants, and that's not really the concept of the story. And I realized that this time watching it. You see, Ariel's fascination with humans is not because she wants a man. It starts because she's collecting stuff. That's the first scene that you see her in the movie. She's collecting stuff. Part of your world is she wants to know what these things are, and that's what that song's about. When King Triton, that heartbreaking scene where he comes in and destroys her collection, it's not because he destroyed the statue of the dude that she was in love with at the time. It's because she'd worked hard to collect that, and she had this fascination and this love for something that was immediately being shot down by her father. So and yeah, and there's that cheesy line, but Daddy, I love him. But it's fine. And really, like Eric and Ariel's relationship in the movie is actually pretty believable. And yeah, I really was shocked to realize that this time. Ariel actually is kind of a progressive feminist character in a lot of ways. She's fascinated by something and she's willing to go get it. So yeah, I really like that. The animation in this movie, of course, is gorgeous. This is a movie that, you know, I always thought it was newer than it was. Like I knew it was I thought it was like late '90s, like 1993 or something. This is 1989, and you couldn't even tell. It looks so timeless. It's gorgeous animation. Uh, all the voice acting is incredible, but Pat Carroll specifically gives an amazing performance. Rest in peace as Ursula. That's just forever will be iconic. Miss McCarthy has got nothing on her. Sorry. The music in this movie is fantastic. Obviously, everybody knows "Part of Your World," "Under the Sea," blah 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 blah. But also, what people don't talk enough about with some of these old Disney movies is the amazing scores. The score to this movie is gorgeous, every minute of it. And yeah, it's just an incredible movie all around. It's a fun time. There's a couple aspects that are a little bit not so great, but they're not going to ruin it. Sebastian obviously is a very stereotypical Jamaican accent that could probably be seen as offensive nowadays. Is it going to ruin most people's experience? No. Is it a big deal? No. Do I still like the character? Yes. So it's fine. And I think other than that, this is a timeless movie that holds up and it's just awesome. Yeah, I was really shocked to say that this time, but yeah, it's just this is why sometimes watching movies as kids compared to when you're an adult, you can have a more analytical thought to them and put more, thinking power into it. It's just great. I loved it. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about the rest of the series when I get to it. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.